And good afternoon, folks. Warp103 bringing you guys another video. This one here is the kunze panzer, and it's technically for my son because he wants to know if he should get it. So sit back, relax, and of course, enjoy the show.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly firestorm on you.
And thank you for viewing this video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the icon above, and then of course hitting the bell icon to get notifications when the next video drops. So here we go. All right, this is my final review of the kunze panzer, a tank that I love to hate. Now you can see basically I get in the spot right here, quick shot, don't even look, 360 no scope, I can actually hit the tank. Because it's pretty much, if you're in the siege mode, you can do shots like that all day long. The main problem with this tank is basically getting in and out of the siege mode. It's a mechanic that I think is, well, absolutely dumb and stupid. I think it should be automatic, like, well, I think the Leo is like that, or is it the STB one? The STB, I forgot which one of the two, that basically if you slow down it automatically kicks into that mode. You ain't got to do nothing else but slow down. This 2-second harebrained thing here is basically just completely dumb. But if you can manage it, if you can basically use it full skill wise and everything else, then from there it can do some, well, pretty magical things. Now he's going to be, or maybe going down the Leo line, so of course he needs a crew trainer. So will this make a good crew trainer? Well, will it make a good tank in general? The answer to that question is a resounding yes, but it's completely a thing that you have to have. It's a high skill ceiling. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have a high skill. I'm just average at the game. But even with my skill level, you can literally see, so that way you can literally punish some tanks and everything else, so that, you know, when you shoot, you aim is usually good, but it has the ability of basically being accurate and being able to snap. Now, I've already talked about this many times. Snap is more than anything better in this game. You know, accuracy is, well, meaningless to a point. But again, if you have both, you can do some pretty nasty things. So one is basically, so that this can do both. Now, again, I know accuracy is pretty much trash in the game and everything else, meaning that you can fully aim in, as you've seen me already a couple of times, and not hit precisely where you're aiming at. Don't worry, no, not saying you're not going to hit, you're always going to miss the tank, but when you need that crucial shot, you're aiming at that specific place, you need it to hit right there, forget about it. But just look where this thing is. Again, this is what I'm talking about, the accuracy. You can see where I actually aimed at to keep him tracked and where it actually hit it, and then this is an accurate tank. But when it gets it right, meaning that when the RNG is on your side and saying, oh, doggone that, accuracy, great, then from there, you can do some pretty nasty things. This is a tank, again, this is why I like this tank here and hate this tank. I hate it because you got to go into the stupid mode to do this. Now, what you just see me right there do is, I got tired of my reload being so damn long. So what I did, you see me just going to start doing, is I'm going to start going in and out of the siege mode. Why? Because the length of time it takes to reload in one is, well, stupidly long, and the other one is more reasonable. So it's like, okay, you know, let me get the shot off. You see me go out of the mode so I get my speed back on reload. Then as soon as I'm reloaded, snap back into it. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to hit that shot, but you get the point. So what you need to do is, you're going to be running, if you want to manage this tank effectively, you have to do both. You have to go in and out of siege mode with regularity, again, to get that maximum accuracy, dispersion, blah, blah, blah. And then from there, you want to snap back out of it to effectively give yourself back your DPM. Now, I was a little late to doing that one there, but you'll see it. I'm trying it now, but my brain will actually start to, the more you do it, the more your brain will actually manage this doing it better. So basically it's going to be trial and error. Okay, now you see me out of it. I'm like, oh, but let me pull it back. I need a little bit of speed. My reload's up, then go right back into it. Again, that extra couple of seconds will make your reload time just good enough to say, Now, this is something that this tank is good at if you can manage it. I'm trying my best to do it. Yep. Slap that cheek right there. So it's something that, again, you can do. And if you forget, of course, your reload's going to be too long. But if you manage to do it reliably, you literally can just murder people, basically. Because your DPM is what you need. Again, if it wasn't like this and it was like the STB or the Leo where I didn't have to do this BS, but able to still have the same super, gun depression, it'd be great. But unfortunately, you don't. Do I like this tank? Absolutely not. Is this tank good for the battle pass and everything else today? If you're going down the Leo line and you need a creature, absolutely yes. But if you're doing it just because you wanted the tank, it's too much of a hassle. Again, you got to do this all the time to get your maximum DPM and have maximum accuracy / snapshot. It's one of the things you have to do both. Oh, almost caught him. So it's one of those things where I hate the tank because there's so much you have to manage to do while also trying to just play the tank. Whereas you have other tanks that you don't have to go through all the hassle, and basically you're like, oh, okay, cool, nice. I can just use my gun depression effectively and do anything I want. Now, I haven't gone out of it yet because I'm thinking maybe someone might be in the middle, maybe the FV, maybe the Charioteer. I don't see anybody here. So basically that lets the AE escape. Just wait and see if so I'm just basically holding this side. Now again, 3.8 the damage is not bad by any means. It's something that's pretty damn good. Can I do this reliably? Yes, if I gave a crap enough about this to actually manage the mode like this. But I don't. I just don't. It's not for me. Again, if they got rid of this thing and they can't do it because, again, remember some tanks actually had this and then they changed over to basically you slow down to get to the same thing. That would be absolutely great. But this might, since it's well, not a premium tank but a reward tank, I don't think they're actually going to do it. Now again, my concern is right now I see the FV. I don't want to get smacked in the face. I know I'm spotted by someone. That's the reason why I changed back into the thing. I know that guy's over there. Unfortunate. I load about the farm. Wait for a second to get that. Now again, watch what this FB is going to have a bad time, because watch what I'm going to do to him. This is what makes this tank really, really good. Like, okay, I got the epic gun depression. Peek over. He's probably like, oh my god, what the hell? And I'm just waiting. Now, I'm not going to go out of this time here because, again, he might rush me and things like that. I'm just sitting there just relaxing. I just fixed, my loader because he was a little bit deadish. And I'm just going to wait. Now, here he comes. And it just look. Oh, well, somebody got him first. But either way go, he would have been dead by my shot or the other guy's shot. So, is this a good tank? If you can manage the switching, yes. If you think it's too much, then the answer is going to be no. Let's look at the post game for this. Let's go back into it. Let's do that. Clean grab. that. All right.